We're at Rockingham Racetrack for a car magazine photo shoot celebrating Porsche's 60th birthday with some of their most iconic cars. And right now, Derek Bell is making his way to the circuit in a hardcore Porsche of his own. He'll be testing all the cars for the magazine and exclusively for Car Online, driving the original 2.7 RS back-to-back with the all-new GT2. Is the original still the best, or has 35 years of progress brought us the perfect 911? Over to Derek, who arrives in his classic 924 Carrera.
My name's Derek Bell, and I've done a bit of racing over the last 40 years, in fact the whole of my life. And this is a car that was part of our contract back in 1979, 1980. I said to Porsche, this is the car I'd like to have. And they said, fine. It's actually quite an amazing little road car. And I'm very lucky that I've kept it for 28 years. That's the only thing in my life I've got that I've had is that long, you know, it's fantastic.
Do you fancy driving the 2.7
Yeah,
RS?
I'd love to, yeah.
Derek's first drive is owner Nigel Mitchell's mint-condition 2.7 RS, with Car's assistant editor Ben Barry riding shotgun.
Do you know how much this is worth? How much would you guess?
Do you know, I never thought of it being worth that much. I mean, a phenomenal amount, is it?
It's £180,000.
You're joking.
No.
Holy crap.
Yeah, this is the one that everyone wants.
Goodness gracious. Sorry I swore. My goodness me, what an awfully high price. This one, actually, when I turn the wheel, it goes there. I'm not fighting to get it there.
Yeah.
Look at that. I mean, it's just so sweet, flowing all the way through. And look at the nimbleness of it through there. But of course, it's typical Porsche 911 of that era. It's a bit tail happy. Yeah. So when you have to do, you know, a flick, you've got to be on top of it.
What do you think of the brakes?
I didn't. I was trying not to. I was trying not to run over the cameraman. Actually, they don't like to be off the power.
Yeah.
911s, you have to be on the power all the time.
Yeah.
The clutch is quite a long throw.
Yeah.
So when you go to downshift, it's quite difficult. You get to know its limit, but the problem is a lot of people didn't get to know its limit, and therefore had problems with it. But that's what was so great about them, was this sort of almost uninhibitedness. You knew what you were getting into, and it's whether it was light or heavy as to how good it was.
Yeah.
It's a car for the boys to get out and have a real drive in, enjoy, and it's what Porsche was all about. It's a real sports car.
I'll be sitting in your lap in a minute.
Whatever you do to these damn Porsches, nothing ever changes. Even, you know, drove up this morning, I was driving, okay, my car's been driven for any distance in 5 years, and there I was driving up, and the oil pressure temperature stayed rock hard, you know. What a delightful little car.
So do you think it's worth £200,000, £180,000?
It isn't, is it?
No.
It isn't, but then why do I say it isn't? Because I don't know. I don't think any car's worth that, probably.
I suppose as something to drive it isn't, but as a desirable object.
Yeah, well, there you are. It's a piece of art.
Yeah.
No, I can see why you'd pay a lot of money for it.
Yeah.
I think is what I would say. But you've got to like older cars. It's absolutely lovely. It's so nimble and light. And it was just the response the engine always had,
and it always feels like as well, the steering's so nice.
Yeah. But I always thought the 2.7 was such an honest engine. You know, it's really, because the car was so light. Everybody overlooks how light cars used to be.
This is Derek Bell's Carrera GT, 924 Carrera GTS.
Yes, it is, isn't it? Yeah. Hello. Push, please. I don't know what it is.
Another push start.
I don't know what it is. It chokes up when it stops.
Back to the manufacturer.
You might want to go the other way because it's down.
Yeah. It's never, ever
Never had a problem
28 years not started, apart from when the battery is dead, you know.
Derek's finely preserved but temperamental 924 isn't going anywhere soon, so it's time to jump into a brand new GT2. With twin turbos and 525 brake horsepower, talking gives way to hard driving. And Derek wants all the safety buttons off.
Could you do something with these controls? Are they all the same?
Yeah, they're all off. The day on the track with Derek Bell, I'm feeling slightly worse for wear.
Did you hear him say that? Ben doesn't want to do anymore, but he's such a nutter, he has to come out.
He's such a nutter, he won't stop going round. What do you think of the power delivery?
Oh, it's wonderful.
Progressive?
Yeah. Oh, very progressive, but violently. I mean, it's right there, isn't it?
Yeah.
The only thing that stops it delivering smoother is the fact that cars leaping, the bloody wheels are leaping off the road.
You're getting properly fast now.
Well, Ben, I haven't got you for long. Oh, shit, I missed the apex. Okay, Ben, just one more, okay?
I've got to get this car back.
It's a lot what poor devil's taking it home. Just can't imagine racing one of these, can you, really?
Yeah.
No room for anybody to overtake, that's for sure. There you go, Ben.
You're working there, aren't you?
Yeah,
Wow. Wow.
we made it, Ben.
Oh, yeah.
Jesus, that's amazing.
Yeah.
I mean, really work yourself, don't you?
So this is the best road car you've ever driven?
Oh yeah, unbelievable.
That's saying something.
Never driven anything like it in my life. To take it, I mean, I haven't driven on the road, but it's just on the road, what can you do? But to take a road car on the track, which you can drive on the road just like with ease,
Yeah.
and then drive it on the bloody track and give it as if you were racing it. I mean, it's like as you said, a 935, but just
Yeah.
more sophisticated.
Yeah. So like a Le Mans race from 30 years ago.
Yes, right. This is just an animal, you know, and it's not that sophisticated an animal, but it's.
So it's still exciting.
Oh yeah, exciting. God. It's so exciting, yeah. It's like you say to another driver, you've just got to drive that. You've just got to drive that because you can't even words you can't describe. And these are the days that are so special to me because I get the chance to drive all these beautiful cars. These wonderfully idiotic people have let me drive their beautiful cars, assuming it's going to come back in one piece. And I get to drive stuff. I mean, and then you finish off with a car like that.
Well, in fact, the only car that's broken actually is yours.
Well, it was broke before it got here. People say, you know, I want to get into racing. Just buy a Porsche and go racing. Because you can put it in the garage on a Sunday night, bring it out 3 weeks later, put some oil in it, put some air in the tyres and go and drive it. I know, but you know what I mean? It's not like these other cars you have, oh yeah, must be careful, must go and check the clearances. You just drive the damn thing, isn't it? Yeah, you ready? Come on, you push then. I'll let the brake off, hold on.
We must have this Derek Bell back again. He's been such a lovely guest.